Welcome to Osho Satsang. Satsang is a marvelous word that means in Sanskrit to sit in the presence of truth. Every mystic who offers satsang will offer it in their own unique way. When we sit in the presence of one who is enlightened, we are, in a sense, tuning our instruments to be in synchronicity. The instrument of our body, mind, and soul is being tuned to the vibration of awakened consciousness as we sit with the Master. Osho has given a great gift to the world through his version of satsang. It is weaving together opposite polarities, as happens in Tantra practice. When we weave any two opposites together, we can touch the essence of life, the essence of godliness. So in Osho Satsang, we are weaving together sound and silence. And as this happens, our whole energy system will begin resonating with the quality of oneness in truth. The first phase is sitting, listening to meditative music, and we are featuring different musicians from the world of Osho every time we do Osho Satsang. So after the first phase of listening to meditative music, we will then sit in profound silence, allowing our energy to pierce through to the center of our being. The next phase will be listening to a short discourse of Osho, a short Osho quote. And after that, again, melting into silence. Next, we will be using a phase of humming. Humming vibrates the whole energy system, the whole central channel, especially the crown chakra, helping us merge into the soundless sound of Om. So as you hear the subtle tuning of the music, you can yourself go into the process of humming, letting it reverberate within. This is followed by silence. And after that, we will have another phase of beautiful meditative music, followed by silence. And then we will have another Osho quote, giving a deep inspiration, helping us to go deeper and deeper into silence. And the last phase is 10 minutes of meditative dance music. So you can actually stand up and join us in the dance, celebrating your life force energy in gratitude, in joy. Welcome, and let us meditate together. The whole meditation will last 1 hour. Each of the phases is 5 minutes, with the exception of the last phase, which is 10 minutes. Osho Upanishad. Osho says, love has 3 stages. First, you have to learn to love yourself, because only if you love yourself can you love the other. You have to love yourself so much that love starts overflowing. Perhaps that is where you are. You need the other. That is the second stage of love. Loving the other is a difficult job. Loving oneself is simple, because the other need not fit with you, need not fulfill your expectations. The other may start power trips, ego trips, all kinds of numbers. And you will need love enough not to be dominated, not to be destroyed by the other. Otherwise, the other always destroys it. Jean-Paul Sartre is not absolutely wrong when he says the other is hell. Alone, you can be silent, peaceful. With the other, everything becomes difficult. Everything becomes a conflict. The very presence of the other makes demands on you. You have to be very compassionate, very kind, not to get caught into an intimate enmity. Otherwise, the other is going to become a hell for you. You have to be so loving that your love transforms the other to such an extent that you can say the other is not hell. You have to be very articulate, very understanding. It is one of the greatest experiments in life. There is no other experiment which is bigger. You have to love in such a way that slowly it changes the other person, and the other person starts dropping the effort to dominate, the effort to manipulate. It all depends on your love. In each case, you should remember that you have taken this step. It is your experiment. And you have to be grateful to the other that he is participating in your experiment. If you want your experiment to be successful, then you have to go on loving in spite of the other, not bothering about small things. Only when you can love the other person to such an extent that it becomes a transformation in him or in her does the third stage of love arrive. Then it is not a question of 2 persons loving each other. Then it is love which engulfs 2 persons, and the 2 persons become, in a certain sense, one whole. In India, we have the statue of Ardhanarishvara, half man, half woman. That is the third stage of love. When the man and the woman are no longer 2 persons, they have become half and half into one whole. The third stage of love is automatically meditation. One who can reach this stage need not do anything else for meditation. This will be his mysticism. This was the whole approach of Tantra, to reach to the third stage of love. Then no other religion, no other methods are needed. Love itself becomes your God, your ultimate experience. But the second stage is really difficult. Otherwise, for thousands of years, people would not have escaped into monasteries. What was the fear? Why were they trying to hide in monasteries? The second step is really difficult, and because of the difficulty, all religions have chosen to escape from life. But escaping from life is not the answer. It is simply cowardice. Life has to be changed through understanding, and if you love, love has an alchemy of its own. If love cannot change the other person, it only means you don't know what love is. You must be misunderstanding something else for love, because love is absolutely capable of changing people. In fact, it is the only way to change. Osho, from the wisdom of the sands. Osho says, it is not in fact a law because there is nobody behind it as a lawgiver. On the contrary, it is intrinsic to existence itself. It is the very nature of life. Whatsoever you sow, you reap. But it is complex. It is not so simple. It is not so obvious. My definition is that which goes against your nature, that which goes against yourself, your being, is a crime. And how to know that crime? Whenever you commit that crime, it records in your unconsciousness. It records in a certain way. It records and starts giving you a feeling of guilt. You start feeling yourself despised by yourself. You start feeling yourself unworthy. You start feeling yourself not as you should be. Something inside you becomes hard. Something closes inside you. You are no more as flowing as you have been before. Something has become solid, frozen, that hurts, brings pain, and brings a feeling of unworthiness. Karen Horney has a good word to describe this unconscious perceiving and remembering. She says, it registers. I liked it. It registers. Everything that you do registers itself automatically. If you have been loving, it registers that you are loving. It gives you a feeling of worth. If you have been hateful, angry, destructive, dishonest, it registers and gives you a feeling of unworthiness, a feeling of being something below human, a feeling of inferiority. And whenever you feel unworthy, you feel cut off from the flow of life. How can you flow with people when you are hiding something? Flow is possible only when you expose yourself, when you are available, totally available. If you have been cheating your woman and seeing another woman, you cannot be with your woman totally. It is impossible because it registers. Deep in your unconscious, you know that you have been dishonest. Deep in your unconscious, you know that you have betrayed. Deep in your unconscious, you know that you have to hide it, that you are not to reveal it. If you have something to hide, if you have something to keep secret from your beloved, there will be distance. The bigger the secret, the bigger the distance will be. If there are too many secrets, then you are completely closed. You cannot relax with this woman, and you cannot allow this woman to relax with you because your tenseness creates tenseness in her. Her tenseness makes you even more tense, and it goes on, creating a vicious circle. Yes, it registers in our books, in our beings. Remember, there are no books which God is keeping. That was an old way of saying the same thing. Your being is the book. Whatsoever you are and whatsoever you do is constantly being registered. Not that there is somebody writing it. It is a natural phenomena. If you have been lying, it is registered that you are lying, and now you have to protect those lies. And to protect one lie, you will have to tell 1,000 lies. And again, to protect those 1,000 lies, you will have to go on and on and on. You become, by and by, a chronic liar. Truth becomes impossible for you because to tell one truth will be dangerous now. See how things go together. If you tell one lie, then many lies are invited. The same attracts the same, and now truth is unwelcome because the darkness of the lies will not like the light of truth. So even when your lies are not in any danger of being exposed, you will not be able to speak truth. If you speak one truth, many other truths are invited. The like attracts the like. If you are naturally truthful, it is very difficult to lie, even once, because all that truth protects you, and this is a natural phenomena. There is no God keeping a book. You are the book. You are the God. Your being is the book. Abraham Maslow says, if we do something we are ashamed of, it registers to our discredit. And if we do something good, it registers to our credit. You can watch it. You can observe it. The law of karma is not some philosophy, some abstraction. It is simply a theory which explains something true inside your being. The net result, either we respect ourselves or we despise and feel contemptible, worthless, and unlovable. Every moment you are creating yourself. Either a grace will arise in your being or a disgrace. This is the law of karma. Nobody can avoid it. Nobody should try to cheat on karma because that is not possible. Watch, and once you understand it, things start changing. Once you know the inevitability of it, you will be a totally different person.
Jaya Shiva Shankara Boom Boom Hare Hare 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 Shiva Shankara Boom Boom Hare 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 Boom Boom Hare Hare Jaya Shiva Shankara 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 Boom Boom Hare 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 Boom Boom Hare Hare Jaya Shiva Shankara 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 Boom Boom Hare 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 Boom Boom Hare Hare